Well, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 28th of February, 2021. It's 8:06 in the morning. And believe it or not, we're on our way to Rockford, Avionics Place. Apparently, the servos, the 3 servos I have in the plane, have a internal component that is not up to snuff. So Garmin has recalled them, and Avionics Place has 3 new servos for me that we're going to go up, and I'm going to spend the day working basically from Avionics Place, and give them the 4 or 5 hours they need to swap those 3 servos out. Hopefully this is the end of the saga. So I'm just about to get the ATIS. I'll cut out the taxi. The videos are like an hour long because I'm taxiing and everything else. Been in 15 minutes just before I take off. And anyway, maybe I'll film a little bit around Avionics Place so you can see what the place looks like, and we'll go from there. Just hold on for just a bit. I'll be right back with you. And Quad C ground, Comanche 6928 Papa, also at the South Tees, looking for permission to taxi to the active.
November 6928 Papa, Quad 3 ground, the wind 2204. Which runway did you want?
220. 27's fine, sir. Whatever works for you.
Comanche 28 Papa, did you want runway 5?
No, I don't do tailwinds.
Comanche 28 Papa, roger that. Runway 27 at November, taxi via Kilo Golf November across runway 31.
Kilo Golf November, cleared across 3128 Papa. Good morning, Quad City Tower, Comanche 6928 Papa, intersection November 27, we're ready to go, sir.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City Tower, turn right, heading 310, runway 27 at November, cleared for takeoff.
Right 310, cleared for takeoff, 276928 Papa. Okay, folks, we're cleared for takeoff. Run up was good. Here we go. Cross the hold short line. Fuel. Flaps.
Golden Eagle 1,
trim.
Whiskey, contact departure. Good morning.
We had a Golden Eagle, the pressurized twin.
Bravo Whiskey.
Take off in front of us. We are right to 310, the man said. Fuel, flaps, trim. We are going to have a right to left. Wind was 220 at 6 or something, so it's going to be pretty small. On center line, coming up on the power. Full power set. Airspeed is alive. Temperatures and pressures look good. We're getting a little light. There's 80. And off we come. Let her rotate into the wind. Positive rate of climb. Gear coming up. Flaps are up. Pitch for 105. All right, let's get her into a cruise climb. .000 feet.
Comanche 28 Papa, contact departure. Have a good morning.
Yes, sir. Over to departure 28 Papa. Thank you. Good morning. Quad City departure. Comanche 6928 Papa, indicating 1,300, heading 310.
Comanche 692 Papa, Quad City departure. Good morning. Hello, YouTube. Radar contact via for altitude. Your discretion. Resume on navigation to Rockford.
6928 Papa, turning right to Rockford. YouTube says hello back. The controllers. Okay, we need, what do we need here? We need a heading, dire track 056.
Whiskey, you did not want flight following all the way to Illinois Valley, is that correct? I think I can. Number 4786 Kilo, contact Chicago Center, 124.55. Have a good morning.
124.55. Have a good day. 86 Kilo.
All right. Let's go ahead and back off the RPM here. We're in a cruise climb. .000 feet to 3,500. Go ahead and turn on the autopilot. And we're going to want to hold on. Rated airspeed climb of 130 miles an hour. Almost, we're at 3,200. And we're going to go into nav mode. Hold on, we're going to turn off nav mode. Turn off the autopilot because it's going over to the line. I don't want to go over the line. I'm going to go direct, Rockford, enter, activate. There we go. Now we go autopilot on, nav mode on. And it's correcting the That's one thing I got to remember to do from now on. I got to make sure before I turn on nav, I hit direct, enter the point I want to go to. Otherwise, she goes back to the circle. Fuel boost pump coming off. All right, we're going to go 65% horsepower here, so let's get that figured out. Our pressure altitude is 3,300, so we're going to call it 3.5. 21.823. .8. We back down here to 2,300 RPM. There we go. Clean it out. .13 gallons an hour, 13.2 gallons an hour. And that should give us, got to make an adjustment here. Carburetor 48, or 9 Celsius is the standard. We're at, okay, so 48 is the standard temperature in Fahrenheit. We're at 31. So that's minus, that makes this about right. That looks good. Okay, that has us, what does that have us? I'm looking for a speed of 142 miles an hour. And our true air speed, or actually I got that, 153 miles an hour. 3,500, 65%, well, I'm actually up at 70% horsepower.
Mika 1 Bravo Whiskey, radar service terminates, clock VFR, frequency change approved, we'll see you later.
So anyway, I'm just doing a calculation here to check out my true airspeed.
Columbia 440, Tango Mike, quantity approach, good morning, the quantity altimeter 3008.
Altimeter setting 008. Outside air temperature is 246 degrees Celsius. My calibrated airspeed 148, that's 150. $180 miles an hour. 153 knots is what I'm showing as a true airspeed. It's actually faster than what I'm thinking I should be doing. What is going on here? You just feeling good today, or I'm not sure what the deal is. That's all reading right. Got a tailwind, 162 knots, or I'm doing 162 knots across the ground. And true airspeed's 155. That's my problem. That's knots, I need that in miles an hour. 150 miles an hour, true airspeed. Okay, I'm showing a true airspeed of 154. That's more like it. That's more like it. Okay, okay. I had my calibrated airspeed set in knots. I don't know why I would have changed that. I was sitting there going flying. Jesus, I'm doing 65%, not 75% horsepower. Okay, guys. So, and I'm supposed to be 142 knots. 136. That's about right, about 5 knots. Okay, so we are lean, we are cruising along here. So I got an email from Garmin. Actually, I got 2 of them. I got a service bulletin on the GSA 28s, which are the servos. And I got another expansion software on these that we need to get updated. So there's three of my servos are affected. All three of them. And they were installed between September 21 and January 2022. Now that's nationwide. And they list the serial numbers, and all three of mine are in there. And apparently there's an internal component that's not up to snuff. So we're flying up there to swap them out, and they said it's going to take about 4 hours. We'll see. I got my laptop I got my phone, so we're gonna see. Anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna sit back and chillax here, and I'll get back with you guys once we're coming into Rockford. We'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. Okay, good morning. We're back. We are 12 minutes out from Rockford. I don't know if you can see them, but I got the nuclear plant steam towers in sight. We have been given a right downwind for runway 19. So we're going to go north of the towers, come in, and then come around. So far it's been very uneventful. Of course, it was only about 10 minutes that you were out of sync here. I do need to switch tanks. So fuel boost pump on, right main on.
November 472 Alpha,
left main off.
Are terminated. Contact Janesville Tower 118.8. See ya.
Fuel pressure's holding. Fuel pressure's holding. And that was 5.5 gallons.
About half mile from a week.
Still with approach, 18.8 for Janesville Tower.
We'll just call it -6. And we'll land on the right. We are zooming along to 163 knot ground speed. Love a tailwind, means we're going to be crawling going home. That's all right. Okay, here. Just about to go over the little town of Polo, Illinois. There's a VOR right below us. I did set up the vertical nav. Now, one thing I did not do though, I want to check that. There is a for some reason it defaults to like 800 and something foot a minute.
Sierra, Roger. I'll have direct to Whittle.
And I wanted 500, so I had to go back in there and change 500.
Miles.
There's two places to do it. You set the target on the flight plan page, but you got to set how fast you want to go down on the other page. At least that's what I found. I'm gonna have to look into that. Need to come right just a smidge more. Believe I got the airfield in sight. I hope everybody had a good week or couple weeks. I couldn't go flying last weekend. My youngest is into band, and he had competitions and recitals, so we spent the whole weekend doing that stuff. And then last weekend the weather didn't work, and I had been meaning to do this for a couple weeks, but Garmin got us the actually pretty quick. Originally, when I called in with this, once I got this, I was told it wouldn't be until May that the servos would be available. And then about 3 days later, I got a call back. Oh no, it'll be here next week. I'm like, so they've had them for about a week, but I just couldn't get up here. I'm gonna go up there and work from there. Nothing too exciting. Maintenance flight, that's what it is. All right, we're 2 minutes from top of descent, 6 minutes from the airport. Of course, I got to maneuver to land. Need to come right just a couple more degrees here now that we've cleared these towers. But she's doing good, 3,500 feet. It holds the course, solid as a rock. Really cannot complain about this autopilot at all. Still getting used to everything, and I'm still making little procedural errors. But at least I know when I do it, I go, oh, okay, no, dummy, you got to do this. It's not, oh, what is this thing doing? I know what it's doing. I just did it in the wrong sequence. I did something in the wrong sequence. Gonna get a few bumps.
2-8 Papa, contact tower.
2-8 Papa over tower, thank you, sir.
Bonanza 4.
Vertical track.
1 minute.
Good morning, Rockford Tower. Comanche 2-8 Papa. We are 14 miles southwest of the airport, 3,500 feet. Getting ready to start descending.
Comanche 2-8 Papa, roger, enter a midfield right downwind for runway 19er.
Midfield right downwind for 19, 2-8 Papa.
Okay, get ready to start our top of descent. We're going to go down to 1,800 feet. Wait, just counting down the timer here. And we're going to click on vertical speed. And we're going to click 500 feet a minute as our target.
15 ground.
And that's right here. I don't know, you guys can't see it, but the bottom of the 275, if you go out to the manual, the bottom of the 275 tells you what vertical speed, rate down, what the next armed function is. We are going to back out some power here. Let the motor start cooling. No reason to come into the pattern screaming.
Roger. If you have 511 heavy, say again. 511 Heavy, roger, just make a left there on Bravo, to runway 19.
Okay, backed off the power.
Give it 3511 Heavy, contact me on ground, point 9er.
Okay, we're going to need ground, which is 121.9, which we actually got from Moline. So that's set. Just run through some checklist items here. Got the ATIS, we're set. Fuel selector, we're set. Seat backs. Emergency gear lever is clear. Get that with our gumps. We'll get all that with our gumps.
Given 3511 Heavy, you going to be ready at the end? Given 3511 Heavy, Rockford Tower, winds 180 at 12, turn left direct Vina, climb maintain 10,000, runway 19er clear for takeoff.
Okay, so he's going off 19. Back out a little bit more.
3511 and climb maintain 10, 10,000.
And we're going to level at 1,800 feet, 200 feet to go. 100 feet to go, 200 feet to go. And we're going to get blown this way.
I see you out there.
So there she's leveling. Autopilot disconnect. We're going to pull level. There goes the Heavy.
2 Papa, traffic departing the Heavy 777. He's going to be turning eastbound.
2 Papa, have visual on the traffic.
So he rotated way down there, so we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and get level. We got to get our gear down. Get everything slowed down. Okay, gear coming down. Gas, undercarriage, mixture.
Given 3511 Heavy, departures 121.0, contact them now.
Speed, we're looking for 100 miles an hour. And we're turning base, let's get a notch of flaps in. Start our descent. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop.
Air 2 Papa, winds 18013, runway 19er clear to land.
2 Papa, clear to land.
Second notch of flaps coming in. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop. Looking for 90. Looking for 90. There's 90. A little bit more power, I'm sinking a little bit too much. And we'll turn final. Pull that little bit of power back out. 2 notches in. Right on 90. Landing speed today is 76. Runway is clear. Check the gear. Gear is down. We're still on 90, which is looking pretty good. Sinking a little bit too much. A little bit below the glide slope. There's 85. We're going to give it a little bit of gas. Okay, there's 85. 85 looks good. Final notch of flaps. We're looking for 80. Looking for 80. There's 80. There's 80. There's 80. There's 80. A little bit fast. Go ahead and take the power out. All right. Dump the extra lift. That was a very good landing. Very happy with that.
Tower 2A Pop, you want me to back taxi on the left running going to Avionics Place?
2A Pop, yeah, you can taxi on back taxi, or you make a left there on 7 to Foxtrot Juliet.
7 to Foxtrot into Juliet, thank you, sir. Do you want me to stay with you or over to ground?
2A Pop, you can remain at frequency.
With you, 2A Pop.
All right, folks. We're back taxiing down 7. Make sure my wingtips clear all these lights. I got some pretty tall lights here. And we're off. Let's do our after landing checks. Flaps are up. Carb heat is off. Mixture lean for taxi. Pitot heat off. Probes off. Landing and taxi off. So boost pump is off. Excellent. We're going to go right over here to Avionics Place, and hopefully they're ready for us. I'm 5 minutes early. Hell, how about that action? So I hope you all have a good week. I'm gonna work on this and then get home. That semi stopping for me? He is. To him. Van on the right. Around we come. All right. Break is set, folks. Hey, thanks a ton. We'll talk to you all later. Bye. All right, here we are at Avionics Place. I'll give you a quick look around the facility. Here's their waiting room. And then we go in and look at the plane. You can see it's a pretty big facility. Dave, I'm filming. Dave Wright's the owner. See, they got them piled in here. Where's Jerry? He's not here?
He's not here.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna put this on the end of my video flying down here.
All right.
So we can see.
The wizard again?
Yeah, off to see the wizard for a second time. We got the interior out of the plane. I've never shown anybody this. Oh, you even took the baggage door off because there's a fella in there.
Yep.
We got the back seat is still in. You can see underneath here because there's a servo where my feet go right there. That's the emergency gear extension. That's the transmission, where you pull up on the red thing to disconnect the transmission. You can see the cables and everything running back. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm getting too old to squat. Here's another one there in the back, another servo.
Trim.
That's the trim servo. They're all going to town here. And then all the way back here, we got 6 planes in here, and one of them's a huge, pretty one there. Nice cardinal over there. They're all in varying states of deconstruction and construction. Guy's panel's completely out. This Mirage. Look at that. We've got a radar pod on it. Is this one turbocharged? Oh yeah, there's the intercooler right there. The intercooler's right there. That's Birdie. Anyway, and then over here there's a door that goes into Dave's office, and then they got a bunch of parts and such. Anyway, there's your tour of Avionics Place. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Well, good afternoon. It is still Monday, the 28th of February, 2021. It is 5 p.m. in the afternoon, and as you can see, I'm in a car that is not mine. We were defeated by a software update to the GI 275s. The 3 little gauges that I had installed had a mandatory software update, and something went awry. So Dave, after now I've been there since, well, I got there about 8:30 this morning. At 4:30, Dave gives me a crew car, and I'm driving home. Now, I will admit, it's a pretty nice crew car. It's I don't know what year it is, but it's a Chevy Traverse with only 53,000 miles. So I'm not exactly in a hoopty or nothing. But the story will be continued. Tomorrow they're going to call Garmin, see what the deal is, maybe reload the software, and then I'll drive back up the 2 hours to pick the plane up. The joys of airplane ownership. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.